A very good day to Professor Burhan. We are from Group E, S1G2, presenting to you our project called Quizmaster AI. And below here are the members of my group. And now I would like to focus on the project development part. To give you an overview on the project, so basically Quizmaster AI is an AI-powered platform that automate quiz generation from the uploaded PDF provided by users. So there are a few problems that motivate the creation of this project. So the first one is creating quizzes can be very time consuming for both educators and also learners. And there is also lack of accessible personalized tool that integrate AI with pedagogical standard like Bloom taxonomy. And right hand here we have the objective that the project trying to tackle. The first one is to develop an AI powered platform. Second one is to implement an intuitive web interface for educators and learners. Third one is to allow users to customize the quiz based on Bloom taxonomy level. And last one is to provide an automated performance summary and feedback reports. So here are the list of technical tools or framework that we're using for the project development. So the first one is the coding language that we use called Python because it is the best programming language for AI development as is supported widely. And the second one is the AI model that we use is called Gamma 2 and it is a 2 billion parameter version. This is a model from Google. It's a small language model that is lightweight and fast as it can run on edge devices. And for the front end, we use Streamlit because it supports rapid front end web UI development as it is using Python. And for data preprocessing, we use two library called PyPDF2 and also Pandas. And here is the system flow where it will start with the user uploading the PDF, and if we go through the pre-processing, data extraction, the quiz generation will be done by the AI model, and we store inside a CSV file, and then the web app will read those questions and display to the users. And after user answer the question, it will provide a feedback. And here are the screenshot for the system that explain the system flow just now. And now I would like to invite my teammate to continue our presentation.
Continuing with project management. Starting with the planning phase, we have structured our project using an agile-based approach to ensure that we could quickly adapt to the strict 14-week semester timeline that we have. We have also utilized work breakdown structure to divide our project into 6 clear phases, such as planning, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and documentation. This made us finalize our critical dependencies, such as the system architecture design, before we even started coding, which helped for a smooth transition from design to execution.
Okay, so moving on to financial feasibility. Our NPV value is about 990k over a 6-year projection from 2025 until 2030. It's calculated using a 12% discount rate. This methodology accounts for the time value of money and project risk. So the positive NPV of 990k indicates that our discounted benefit exceeds the discounted cost of system maintenance and operations. Our ROI stands at 382%. So this is calculated by dividing the NPV by about the 990k by our total of discounted cost of 259k. So this translates to for about RM 3.82 ringgits in return for every ringgit invested. So the payback period is about 1.8 years. Based on our cumulative cash flow analysis, the project reaches break even in about in the middle of 2027. So when we achieve positive cash flow of 48,900 ringgit, this means full investment recovery occurs by mid 2027. So most significantly, our IRR or internal rate of return is 219.11%, so which exceeds our required 12% discount rate by over 18 times. So the IRR represents the discount rate at which NPV equals 0. So at 219.11%, this confirms the project generates return substantially over minimum required threshold. So all 4 financial indicators like NPV, ROI, payback period, and IRR confirms that this project is financially viable with significantly value creation potential over the 6-year period.
So for execution part, we utilize Microsoft Planner to distribute all the tasks among our group members. So the project manager, he created all the tasks in this application through a bucket style. So everyone will have a task in which they're involved in, and when they have completed a certain task, they would have to go and click to ensure that the task is already done in Microsoft Planner. So each task would have a main title, and then it will also have subtasks in which when all the subtasks are completed, the main task will be considered as complete. And then each task also had a deadline from which date to until which date it has to be done, and also a priority level between high priority, medium, and low priority. So this in a way help the team members recognize how fast the task has to be done. In terms of the programming execution, we did it in a GitHub repository in which we also opened issues, threads, and also commented whenever an issue has been resolved.
Next is the project procurement management plan. Our primary goal was cost certainty and risk reduction. Now, to manage our budget effectively, we have used firm fixed price contracts for all our acquisitions. We have also conducted outsourced versus in-house analysis to decide between renting cloud GPUs or to just use local hardware. For vendor selection, we didn't just pick the cheapest options but had very strict selection criteria. For instance, the hardware must meet specification benchmarks for local LM inference. Vendors must offer competitive pricing to maximize value within the budget. The vendors must also guarantee delivery timelines that are aligned with the project phases. And quality assessment must be done based on durability, warranty support, and service level agreements. For management, we maintain control through weekly performance meetings as well as reviews. We have also performed technical audits to ensure compliance with our specifications before any final acceptance.
Okay, so to monitor the whole project's progress, as team members, we were checking time to time when the task is completed within the deadline. So Microsoft Planner did prepare this part in which we can check within which timeline a certain task has been completed. And then for the balance scorecard approach, we did monitor things that as financial, in which we always ensured that the cost of per quiz generation is always less than 10 cents. And then the customer satisfaction is always more than 85% since we are testing time to time with our stakeholders. And then the internal process, which is the mainly related to the programming part, we ensured that the average generation time of the answer for the quiz and the quiz generation itself is always less than 10 seconds per set. And in terms of internal team learning, we ensured that all our team members acquired skills on Olama, web hosting such as Streamlit, and also prompt engineering. So the project was formally concluded on February 2nd, 2025, and we managed to achieve 100% of our scope, which was within the core modules of text pre-processing, LLM integration, and also a web interface. So all of these, as said, were delivered and made sure to be functional through our testings. And then we also made sure that the objective is met, which was to successfully automate the transformation of static PDFs into interactive quizzes following the Bloom's taxonomy. And the time that we also achieved to complete this whole project was within 14 weeks of the semester timeline. And we also followed the cost that was given to us, which was the 10,000 ringgit, 10,100 ringgit in specific, which is the budget, by utilizing all open source tools and also existing hardware.
Okay, so in conclusion, we successfully managed to deliver a functional, offline capable, low-cost AI quiz generator that meets academic works and needs. And for future improvements, we have identified 3 key enhancements. First, using GPU-enabled machines to reduce redundancy and improve performance. Second, adding comprehensive educator dashboards and randomized question sets to provide better control and prevent academic dishonesty. And the last one is using Docker to standardize development environments, ensuring consistency across different deployment scenarios. So these improvements will further enhance the system's capabilities and scalability for educational institutions. Thank you.
So what was your experience as a project manager managing an AI project?
So my experience as a AI project manager for this project has been very great because I get to work with different set of people such as our clients, stakeholders, and most importantly, our excellent set of team members. So for day-to-day job, I basically do to make sure that our project is finished before reaching the deadline, and also checking in with our team for any update or any obstacle they face. And most importantly, I have to update our stakeholders about our progress.
Thank you.